And what happened? Well, Johnny and Angela were always friends. That's the way. That's the reason why I'm kind of confused. But they were going out, and I said to Angela, I said, I'm looking for somebody to do some recording. I'm looking for a guitar player. She says, I know, I obviously know somebody. Mark, he came down and was like, oh, incredible. I mean,
so, do you practice, Mark?
I used to practice a lot. Yeah. Usually nowadays I'm just building up repertoire to sure whoever it is, what songs I need ready by tonight.
Now, do you ever cheat? Like, do you read music when you're playing, or do you just
I
memorize
try not to,
everything?
but sometimes you have to have like a couple cheat sheets here and there. Don't hurt. Yeah, I mean.
But how long does it take you to learn a song? Like,
how long? I've learned an entire record in one night.
right?
Memorized it.
Yes. Do you think you have one of those brains?
I think I'm pretty good at that. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I try to just say that one thing that is very amazing about Mark is that there's something that, he'll take something and he'll just, it's like he'll put a layer or another layer on it. And
but it seems so simple.
It's
so intricate.
It's amazing. On my CD, he plays on this song called Paper Woman.
Right.
And what happened was that he did this harmonic thing in the studio, and it just blew me away. I mean, it makes everything he does
it's
just
like the cherry on top.
Yeah, it's the cherry on top.
Yeah.
I do icing cakes.
He's great. I mean,
and in such a simple way. It's like it's kind of.
He just knows exactly.
It's a craft.
He knows exactly where to put it.
He's doing it a long time.
So did you know from the beginning though that you were a natural?
Yeah.
Well, I would be flattering myself too much, but I knew I had it.
That's okay.
I was picking it up very fast, and
like, can you play the tuba?
we never tried.
See, I mean, yeah. See, it wasn't like something.
I actually play the tuba.
Do you really?
I play a lot of wind instruments.
How did I say tuba?
I don't know. That's weird. We got that ESP.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't even know if I've ever said that.
It's a cumbersome instrument.
Wow.
The sousaphone is actually.
Now, which one do you play with the most ease?
Well, I actually play flute, and I play flute on recordings, and it's an instrument that I actually took
Did
up.
somebody just blow their nose?
Oh no, you cannot do that.
You
No,
have no idea how funny it is.
smack him. You smack him now.
You have no idea how funny that is. But is that Kyle? Is that Kyle? Kyle is a movie maker.
So he should know it.
He has a movie that just came out called Hipster Breakfast. And yes, you gotta go check it out. I actually play a country singer named Loretta Lunch in the movie. And
I can see that.
yeah, she was. I'm not an
Can I
actress.
ask you a question?
Sure.
Is there a free lunch?
With Loretta?
Yeah.
We've got to ask the movie man. We're waiting for the party. Yeah, is there going to be a party?
It's up to you.
Oh, it's up to me. Then there's a party. Yeah, we're going to have lunch.
Free lunch and a free party.
Yeah, we're going to have a free lunch. And,
You're gonna invite me?
all right, you're not a junkie, not a criminal, yes, a musician, and you're also an author. You've
Yes.
written 2 books, I know.
Yes, I did write 2 books.
Can you tell me about the books, please?
Well, can you just bring me up my attaché case, please? Yes, thank you. Well, I was.
My attaché case. I haven't heard that in a long time. What are you, like 99? No, I mean, I'm that smart. Napoleon, I loved Napoleon so much.
I love Italy,
Oh, he was the coolest. I know.
Well,
What about a Man from U.N.C.L.E.? Wow.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. was such a cool show. I mean, I loved when they.
It was around Get Smart. It was they were like the flip of the coin, right?
And the thing was, I always loved when they went to they went into the cleaners, to get down to.
I don't remember that so much.
Yeah, they went to.
Get
No,
Smart.
that was.
Man from U.N.C.L.E.
They got that from actually the Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yeah, right.
It was.
It was very.
Like that.
It was very.
Wow. But one was Mel Brooks.
Yes.
And one
One
was
was funny and one was supposed to be not funny.
attaché.
But they had very cool gadgets.
It was.
They had cool attaché cases.
Yeah, that's when spy stuff became so cool.
that's when-
My dad used to like
And it
that.
inspired the spy stuff that's now available in spy
To
stuff.
anybody.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It's only imagination that you get the future.
Well,
Exactly.
I have
James Bond.
I have to say that, okay, so
Your books.
my book, my one book that came out is How to Divorce and Remain Good Friends. This one is.
And you're experienced with this.
Yes, I'm experienced with it.
Are you, Mark? Were you ever divorced?
I haven't read the book yet, no.
Have you ever been divorced?
Yes.
Or did you become good friends?
After I read this book, probably.
Yeah, okay, there you go. See, the book is going to be a solution for
Yes, it's
somebody.
an art. It's something people. There's an art actually doing that.
And what do you recommend to people that are possibly going that road towards the
Well, there's a lot of things I talked about in the beginning. I talked about, first off, number one, when you know you're going to get divorced, the first thing you do is you don't talk.
ever to each other?
You don't talk to anybody. Because what
Oh,
happens?
about it?
Yeah, about it. Because what happens is that you never know where that information
So like the game telephone? Like
Right,
it's
exactly.
twisted and
Well, I have done interviews where people have gone into bars and talked to people that they didn't know, and somehow, some way, it got back to their ex-spouse. So
and this book is all about.
This is all. It actually it talks about all those type of things, what to do, and also we talk about the power of seduction, where it's not in a sexual way, where you try to get your ex-wife in bed, but how to work where you actually get her on your side, and that's.
So you don't have to give so much money.
Right, exactly. And also, the other thing that I talk about. This is a good book.
It's all about the money. I mean, it always is.
And another thing I would recommend is please,
Say if she's the one with the money.
well, the thing is
Yeah,
that that's the case. Get a good lawyer. Definitely get a good lawyer. And if you get joint accounts, cut them off.
So, but New York, is New York 50-50?
New York is the worst, actually.
Yeah.
Divorce.
So what happens? What about those little bodegas that I like to walk by that says divorce $400? What is that shit?
That's usually when it's an uncontested divorce.
How do you do that?
Well, basically what happens, you have no kids, and then you have no money, and you have all
So you
this.
just
You just say, look, I had enough of you. I'm gonna.
So what about if people go to Haiti or something? I mean, don't people leave the country?
That people do.
And what happens with those?
They become barflies in another country. That's usually what happens.
So are those divorces legit?
Well, of course, there's the criminals. They as soon as they come back, they get they get sent back. They go to jail, or
I'm talking about people. Oh, you have to be from there to do
No,
it?
I'm saying if you go to another country, if you for example leave the country.
We gotta move.
The other book. This is another book that has recently come out.
But you're
I did not sleep or marry, so I had to write this book. All right, and this is a book that I wrote, and this is actually a kind of a book where it talks about it's a story about a boy who grows up in Queens, Long Island, and what happens.
Queens, Long Island.
Queens, Long Island, that area and whatnot. And what happens is that he's like a young Indiana Jones.
Is that you?
It could be. And what happens?
He's got the hat.
Yes, he does. He bought it today for effect. And what happens? So what happens is that there's stories about how he meets all the bands from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And while he's having these adventures, what's happening is that he's a musician himself. He's growing up, so he starts a band in the 80s. And then it takes off from there and what happens in his band.
Sounds good. How do people find these books?
Well, you could go on my website, rew-who-cereal.com, and I will give you all information for that. Also, whenever I'm on the Rew Show, I just want to point out that I do give a free digital download of my CD. So if you go to Dave at rew-who-cereal.com, and shoot me an email. I will send you a digital download instructions on what to do. And Mark Bosch is on the CD, and that I'm honored. That
is an honor.
Yeah, it's an honor. It's an honor, and he's on it as well.
Mr. Carnegie Hall.
As well as.
So it is National Cereal Day. Would you like cereal?
Yes.
You spilled so many skeletons already.
Oh God, I can tell you.
You don't want any.
Unbelievable.
Do you have one that you're dying to get
I
out?
was thinking about it today. I was thinking about when Dee Dee came up my house once. Do you remember?
And what did he do?
He came up to my house.
Did he need the bathroom?
No, my sister and him were friends, right?
Oh.
They were friendly, and they liked, same albums, same groups and stuff. And I think you're gonna meet her actually.
Nice.
Yes, one of these days. So what happened was that I used to keep my keys on the couch right when you walk into the room, and into the apartment, and I couldn't find them. So I'm looking around, and then I said to Dee, I said, "Did you see my keys?" And he said, "No." And then I said, "Can I check your pockets?"
Oh.
And he said,
No.
"No." And I said, "Let me check your pockets," and they were in there.
Wow.
He said, I didn't know.
All right.
I didn't know how they
I
got into
have
there.
to say, this goes to Dee Ramone, the
Dee.
junkie, the criminal,
We
and
love
the musician.
Dee.
There you go.
I remember
He's
that.
got the triple trifecta, right?
That's a skeleton from my
That's
parents.
Dee.
My
I love
parents'
it.
house.
I have a new kitten, and her name is Dee
Oh,
Ramona.
yeah, what do you call it?
Dee
Got a
Ramona.
new cat for Excellente.
Yeah, we got a new cat.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, to replace one
I
of
felt
the
terrible when you
Not
told me that.
replace, but you know.
No, to fill the void.
Yeah. She's a little troublemaker. She is like a Dee Ramona.
Feisty one.
Yeah. So we gotta go, but thank you guys for coming and please return. And I will say, Bosch.
Bosch.
Bosch. I won't say Bosch. What's wrong with me?
Maybe let me Beaujolais.
Not a hard out.
I think it's a wine.
Why do I do it? Do other people do that too?
Not anymore.
Oh, all right. So I just need the little stick or something.
Can I give a shout out?
Yeah.
Can I give a shout out to
Thank you.
my
Anytime.
beautiful girlfriend, Kathy?
Where is she running to now?
She just ran into the building here.
Okay, and she ran in NOLA, right?
She just did a marathon in New Orleans.
Wow.
Excellent.
That was a quick one home, huh? Oh, you got the Mardi Gras.
Yeah, she did that.
The Mardi Gras one. Did they drink and run in the New Orleans one?
I had a martini at mile 19. I had a martini at mile 20.
I love New Orleans. That's what it's all about. Yes, and we have to go. Like us, please, on Facebook.
On Twitter too.
Like them
Twitter
both.
friends.
And we will be in England this Monday,
amazing.
March 12th, and we've got crazy ass guests on that show. Yes, we do. And like us, follow us, love them. Go to Carnegie Hall next week. And
You too.
and I love you, Davey Wall, and we will be back. Where's Marty? Or who? He kind of ran away. He jumped the coup. But we love that dirty pearl, and thank him and all our guests, Michelle, Caroline, No Future, everybody, Otto's Shrunken Head, and all of you. Thank you so much. We'll see you very soon. We'll be at Otto's next Wednesday.
Bye.
Trip across the pond.
Bye.
Yeah, take it easy.
All right.